Yo, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'll be showing you guys the top 5 decks for the current meta. So starting off at number 5, we have this Giant Lightning deck. It might seem like a pretty strange and off-meta deck, but this deck actually finished number 1 in the world last season on ladder, so it proved itself to beat all the best decks in the game, basically. Oh, we are facing Pekka here. Okay, Pekka's definitely pretty difficult. There's not as much Pekka as there was before, though, so you can still push up nicely on ladder, and you can even beat Pekka sometimes as well. We do get our King Tower up here, which is pretty cool as well. I'm just going to Rage here. Pekka should hopefully die. Prince is actually quite good at taking out the Pekka, so even though your Giant usually dies, you can still not really have much of a counter push to worry about. Yeah, that was not bad there. And having our King Tower up is pretty clutch too. We just have to figure out if he has like a Balloon or Battle Ram, whatever else these Pekka players have these days. E-Drag kind of makes me think it's Balloon, but Mother Witch looks more like maybe Ram Rider or something. So we're going to have to be pretty smart here and try to get a really good Evo Bomber to hopefully win this game. But the thing is, they can't really even go for their Pekka pushes unless you play the Giant, because, yeah, they don't have much to stop the Giant besides the Pekka. So yeah, this should be pretty nice for us here. Guys, you know what? I'm loving to do this recently, so guys, if we can beat this guy and put down the filthy Pekka player, you guys have to like and subscribe. How about that? How about that? And guys, if I lose this, I'm not going to cut it out of the video. I don't do that, so if we lose, we lose. If we lose, though, don't unsubscribe, though. Just chill, okay? Hopefully. I mean, this guy is Pekka, Inferno Dragon, Mini Pekka. Not exactly what you want to see with Giant, but believe it or not, I think we have a decent chance just if we get a really good Evo Bomber or something like that. I don't want to Giant the bridge here because I know he has the Mini Pekka, so I think we might be able to just get a bit of a slower Giant push going. Yeah. And if he gets back to his Pekka and stuff, we just can go for a nice Evo Bomber. Guys, and this deck is also really good to pick up because it has no real broken cards. I mean, the only broken card in this deck is probably Evo Bomber. Besides the Evo Bomber, pretty much everything in this deck is basically not probably going to get nerfed anytime soon. So, yeah, it's a pretty nerf-proof deck, which is definitely a great thing to have when you're looking to main a new deck. I am going to go for my Lightning right here. Hopefully it hits the Pekka. It does hit the Pekka. Inferno Dragon is alive on 1 HP here, but look at the Giant damage right there. See, even against Pekka, you're still able to break through because you just get that rage down and everything just starts going completely crazy, I feel like. Okay, this guy does go for the Evo E-Drag. This actually might be a little bit of trouble. It might chain on my Mega Minion and stuff. Yeah, it is. Oh, snap. Wait a minute. Giant to tank. Giant to tank. Oh, man, okay. Evo E-Drag is quite the hassle to deal with. This guy doesn't even really have a proper win condition, but it's still kind of a little bit interesting here. Oh, the Prince got stunned there just in the nick of time. Okay, wait a minute, this guy's really going ham. I don't know if he has like a crazy balloon or something. I don't think he does, though. Okay, Mega Minion should do a great job here. He could Lightning. Yeah, I knew he might Lightning, so I'm just going to go for a Giant here and Rage it up. It's going to run away from the Pekka pretty quickly. Oh, the Evo Valkyrie. I didn't realize he had that in Cycle. Oh, that's annoying. Man, this guy just has unlimited tank counters. We could Lightning here to be safe, but I don't want to spend my Elixir, so I'm just going to not do that. Okay, now I will Lightning, just to make sure we don't somehow lose this match. Okay, I was going to go for a nice Giant Evo Bomber push, but I'll just chill on that since he has the Mother Witch here. Okay, so now I think we can go in. Yeah, I'm going to go in for the Giant at the bridge here, guys. Hopefully we can destroy this filthy Pekka player. Come on, let's get a Evo Bomber and a Rage so he can't respond to it quickly enough. Come on, please, please, please. Nice, I think we got him. Okay, let's go. You guys have to subscribe. Let's go. We get it. Good game. Okay, next up for deck number 4, we have one of the most annoying decks in the game, Minor Wallbreaker's Magic Archer. Oh man, Pekka first play. I don't know if this deck is more annoying or Pekka is more annoying. I would probably say this deck, to be honest. Guys, this deck is incredibly, incredibly annoying. It's so broken now with the Goblinstein especially. This deck finished, I think, two places in the top 10 were filled with this deck, I believe, last season. So yeah, it's a pretty broken deck. There's one guy on top ladder who really mains this deck and just annoys everyone with it. I find it to be the most toxic deck of all time. So basically, the game plan with this deck is against beatdown, like Pekka, stuff like that. You just use all your broken cards for defense. You have the Goblinstein ability and everything. And then against Cycle decks, what you do is that you just go for a Stein in the corner. Okay, wait a minute. Let me actually defend here first, guys. Hold up before I explain the rest of what I was saying to you. Let me just defend here right quick. Make sure I don't die. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, no, please, get the Mega Minion off my tower. Okay, this man really has Pekka Mega Knight for some reason. Mega Minion will probably go back on my tower again. Okay, luckily it's not. But yeah, guys, what's so annoying about this deck is that you can go for a Stein in the corner, and if you play it in the corner and your opponent plays a cannon, the monster goes for the cannon, but the Goblinstein Doctor doesn't, which is really nice. It's a really nice thing to know. I think a lot of casual players don't realize that, but a lot of the pro players do. So yeah, guys, that's a really good thing you can do, to go for your Stein in the corner, because then you're basically going to force your opponent to play troops to block that Goblin Doctor, since only a cannon is not going to be enough. And then what happens from there is that you just go for a Magic Archer, and you destroy them, usually. So yeah, you just get like free Magic Archer value by playing your Steins constantly with this deck. I think we do have to take some Mother Witch damage here, unfortunately. Yeah, not the end of the world. We can just go for a Goblin Stein here, actually. Maybe our Evo Skellies could bail us out on defense here, at least I hope. And guys, this deck is supposedly kind of high skill. I don't even know if I want to call it that, though. It feels so low skill, but there obviously are some high skill things about it, like the Tornado and stuff like that could sometimes be high skill. But at the same time, it feels so low skill too, and Goblinstein really can bail you out so heavily, even if you have kind of a bad defense. Okay. You know, that Pekka is really just doing anything. You know what I mean? Wait, guys, there's no way we actually defend here. Okay, I think we actually defended here despite despite that Pekka kind of trolling us. Oh, snap, wait a minute. Wait, maybe we don't defend, actually. Oh, please, give me a break, give me a break, give me a break, Mega Knight, please. Man, look at that Stein ability, almost killing the entire Musketeer. We can NATO this all back, and I think we're chilling. Yeah, this is basically the typical mid-ladder deck, and we just completely shut it down with our deck, so should be good for a lot of people. Alright guys, for deck number 3, the third best deck in the meta right now, we have Pekka Ramrider. I'm gonna Pekka first play, that's genuinely how you play this deck. A lot of the time you can get away with going for it. You know, I don't know if I should have done that, but I'm gonna go all in, guys, you know? We just have to go for it. We just have to trust the process, guys, you know? When things look bad with this deck, just trust the process. Just don't worry about defending, just keep going. Oh no, the Pekka of his is gonna be really annoying. Wait, actually, our Pekka's gonna completely destroy his Pekka, though. Okay, this might be a tower trade situation, which I actually don't really mind too much. Yeah, I don't mind this too much. This is gonna be somewhat difficult because we have pretty much no air counters. I mean, Ramrider's a decent balloon counter. Goblinstein does do something, but that's really about it. So, yeah, this will be pretty interesting to see what we can do here. And guys, I think a lot of you might be surprised that this deck is only number 3 because it was the most broken deck in the game for a while. It still is a very broken deck now, but there are a couple decks that have emerged in the meta that are even more broken than this deck. And yeah, I mean, some stuff in this deck got a nerf, like the Evo Pekka, Goblinstein, Ramrider. The only thing is, I feel like to the Evo Pekka they actually gave a good nerf, but to the Goblinstein and Ramrider they just did not give the proper nerfs. Like, the Goblinstein nerf was just way too small, and the Ramrider nerf was just the wrong thing. They just nerfed its damage instead of the charging speed. Like, the time it takes for it to charge up. So they definitely should have done that instead. And now Ramrider is still very broken. I'm going to pop my ability here. It's going to kill the Ewiz and everything, so I think that's kind of worth it. This guy actually doesn't have the Evo Pekka. Okay, you know what? We could probably actually try to make a little push here, because he has no Pekka in cycle. Might as well, I feel like. Ghost is going to prevent him from going for an Ewiz unless he wants it to get wrecked. Okay, he does still go for it anyways. Rage does kill it right away, though, and this is looking pretty good for us, actually. We do have our Evo Bomber, too. We have to be very careful, though, about a potential Loon push. I think what I'll do here is I'll Pekka. If he goes for, like, a Night Balloon, I'm just going to Ramrider to pull the Knight back. Okay. So we have to try to get a really good Evo Bomber. I think we should be able to, unless he predicts it somehow. He might, though. Okay, I'm going to go for it. He does go in for a big balloon push here. But what we're going to do is just go for this ability. It's going to do a pretty good job, I think. Tower is raged up, so... Okay, you know, we do take some damage for sure. Not looking too good based off that, but not the worst either. And we do get a nice Fisherman, and it does pull the Pekka. Nice, let's go. Nice, let's go. This might be tower down here. Yeah, I think it's tower down. Nice, okay, I was kind of worried there, guys, because this deck really does struggle a little bit against air, but the thing is, the pressure is so good that even though you can't defend too well, you can still beat it pretty easily. Nice win. Next up, we have the second best deck in the game, Royal Hogs Earthquake. This deck was number 1 on my last top 5 decks tier list, but it did move one spot down. There is one deck better than it right now. Oh man, Lava first play. This will unfortunately be one of the worst matchups possible for our deck. But this deck is so safe, you can beat pretty much anything in the game with it if you play perfect. I think it might be the safest deck in the entire game right now if you just want to win one match for like $1 million, for example. I'm just going to hold on to my elixir here. Okay, I'm going to go for a delivery right now. We can get a queen off here as well. Hopefully he can't kill it. I don't think there's much he can do here unless he has like fireball arrows or something. Usually they only have just not quite enough spell power to take out the queens. Guys, there is one thing about this deck that I will tell you though. A lot of people think this deck is kind of low skill, and it definitely can be at times because the Evo Ice Spirit is so broken and it can really bail you out, as well as the Evo Skeletons, but you do have to have some skill to play this deck for sure, and if you play this deck with a lot of skill, you get way farther with it than if you play it with low skill, because you definitely can play this deck with a lot of skill. Okay, Queen does get on the tower. He does get a late snowball though, but still, that's some nice damage. But yeah, guys, you do have to take some time to learn this deck if you never played it before. You might not succeed right away with it, but you'll probably learn soon enough. It's not super hard to get a grasp on, but you definitely have to know a thing or two to have good success with it. Alright, this could be a pretty rough push to defend, actually. And also, guys, if you play Beatdown, it might take you even a little bit longer to learn this deck, but if you play Cycle, it really shouldn't take super long. Like, if you play Hog EQ, you can switch to this deck pretty easily, because it's pretty similar to Hog EQ. I will go for my Evo Ice Spirit right here. I think this should all do a pretty good job at countering everything. Nice, Archer Queen is on the Inferno Dragon. Lava Hound is also going for the cannon, which is actually quite ideal here. Balloon is going to die before it gets a hit off. The Lava Hound is chipping away a lot, though, as well as the Balloon Death Bombs are kind of chipping down our tower, but we have good damage on both sides here, so I'm feeling pretty good about this, actually. Yeah, we can just go for some split pigs here, just to tank for our queen a bit, but to also apply offense on the other side, too. Yeah, see, it's a really good thing I split my piggies here. Pigs are so versatile, because no matter how many counters your opponent has to them, you can pretty much just always split your pigs and still get great value out of them. Okay, I'm just going to go for a delivery right here. We can also get off our Archer Queen. And I will play the cannon up high here. It always pulls the balloon unless they somehow push it with a Skelly Drag or something random like that. Nice, I think we're chilling here, I would say. Yeah, we should be all good to go. Okay, please tell me that dies. Yeah, that's definitely going to die. Okay. But yeah, guys, even if your opponent has like Mega Knight or something, you can just always go for split pigs, and it's always going to get a lot of value. Okay, I'm going to go for this here. He's playing a Lava Hound. Yeah, I kind of knew it. That's why I played my piggies right at that time. Hopefully we're actually able to defend here. Wow, the whole Lava Hound just died. Oh my gosh, guys, the Lava Hound didn't even have a chance to live. Poor Lava Hound. No, I'm just playing. Not poor Lava Hound. Lava Hound does not deserve much, because it's a pretty toxic deck. Oh man, the Evo Snowball, what? He just activated our King Tower, and the Snowball pushed my Queen to the wrong lane. That is weird. I must say. Okay, I'm going to go for this. He has Evo Valkyrie, I believe, so we're going to Ice Spirit to mess it up. Oh, he actually doesn't. I think he has the unevoed Valkyrie, actually. Never mind. Okay. I'm just going to get my delivery off here. We can go for a cannon as well. We have our Evo Ice Spirit, so yeah, I'm really not worried about this guy breaking through here. Yeah, there's no way he's breaking through an Evo Ice Spirit. There is absolutely no chance. Yeah, the Evos in this deck are so insane, man. Lava Hound is supposed to be one of the harder matchups for this deck sometimes, but no, we completely destroyed it. I think we do need a log here as well. Yeah, we need a log to finish off the tower. Alright, very nice win. Now for the number one deck in the game, the very best deck you can possibly play right now, is Mortarbait. Guys, this deck was very broken for some time, then it completely fell off, and now it's very, very broken again. It just has a history of just going to the very top of the meta, falling off a little bit, then just getting to the very top again. And right now, guys, this deck is completely insane. At the end of the season, every single top player pretty much was playing this deck, and I mean, what can I even say about it, man? It's just so good. You defend so well with the Cannoneer. You have Fireball to counter stuff like Piggies. You just have absolutely everything you could ever want with this deck, pretty much, and yeah, not much else to say about it, honestly. Just such a well-rounded deck. You have counters to basically everything, and yeah, just Cannon Cart is really broken. Really good synergy between all the cards in this deck as well. That's what helps it be a really strong deck. I am going to log away this Tombstone here just because Cannoneer does struggle against it a lot. Might as well take that off the board. Lava Hound is going to be a pretty difficult matchup here. We just beat Lava Hound with Piggies, but this is maybe going to be a little bit difficult as well. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe not, because Cannoneer is so broken. Yeah, actually, maybe it won't be a difficult matchup, because this deck is so good, I don't know if we're really going to struggle too much. Sometimes people do play Skeleton Dragons over the Fireball and Arrows over Log in this deck, then you have a bit more air defense, but you lack that big spell. I think this version is a little bit better, just a little bit. I'm just going to go for a Cannon Cart right here. We can also get our Goblin Gang down too. He's going to have to probably defend from the 3 crown. Oh, I just have the arrows. Didn't even remember that, to be honest. Alright. I'm just gonna get my Goblinstein down here. He definitely will take our tower, but hopefully we're able to not get 3 crowned or anything like that. I don't know if this ability is really that good. It's at least going to kill the lava pups, though, so I think I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, we took down his tower quite a bit, though, already on the left side, so I think we're in an okay spot. Not the best spot, though. This fireball should be decent here. Yeah, I'll take that fireball. Oh, beautiful log. Didn't even mean to accidentally hit those guards there. Okay. I might go in for an offensive mortar. Yeah, I think I will. Why not? We just have to get something going for ourselves here. Okay, I'm going to go for the Goblinstein. It's going to reset the Inferno Dragon constantly. Nice. This is looking quite good here. Mortar may actually take the tower or get very close to it. Okay, one Goblin does survive. Nice, he missed the arrows. Let's go. Okay, we can just fireball everything here, and we're probably going to be able to defend just fine, I think. Yeah, this guy just does not stand a chance. Cannonier's way too broken, man. This deck is crazy and so easy to play. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!